Zywicka, and this is my black belt speech. What a black belt means to me. By being a black belt candidate and a future black belt, I want to show you my path, firstly chosen by my parents, but quickly by myself. I will be honest with you, since I was much younger, I wasn't an easygoing child. Ask my mum if you don't believe me. She decided to sign me up with my sister for trial sessions, and I just sunk right in. Black belts in karate are supportive people who keep on going in their training just for their own satisfaction and pleasure, not to impress anyone. Black belts want to be a better person, just as I do. Why I think I deserve a black belt? If I would say I deserve a black belt 100%, I would be wrong. It is not for my role to decide, but I want to let you know that I'm working on my weak sides and trying to be better each day. Being a black belt is not only a title, it is being a role model no matter where you are and how old you are. Since I joined karate, I have a feeling that it is written in my DNA. A bit weird, especially as I'm the only one who trains in my family. Karate makes me happy. Each training is a great opportunity to focus my attention, gives me strength to follow in my goals. I am sure about karate I will feel lost. In conclusion, I'd like to say that even if something will go different that I planned, it will be okay and keep going. Why do you want to take your exam? Before I started my preparation to black belt, I thought it would be a piece of cake. Well, how wrong was I? A few years ago, I wasn't ready to carry on that responsibility. It is a lot of self-control, self-motivation and practice. My fitness skills weren't great, could blame COVID, but we'll try not to. I realise this is all in my hands and only I can change it because no one else is able to do it for me. Now I'm ready and it is my time to improve myself. I can do even more than I could imagine a couple of years back. Taking part in this massive experience as a black belt, it is consistent proving myself I can do and be better at martial arts. Training in karate gives me an extra boost of confidence. What is the price? Maybe I don't show that very often to others, but martial arts is a very important part of me. It shows me how hard work and practice pays off. I remember one of our lessons when Sensei Andy asked us which dan we want to achieve in the future. I said 5th, but at that point I didn't know how to get it and I was sure it would be easy. Now I can definitely say it isn't easy, and if you're not focused on your target, you won't get it. Since I had my first meeting with black belt candidates, and we get directions and what and when we needed to do, and I concentrate on tasks and spent my free time on preparations to be proud black belt candidate. If you ask me what I'd sacrifice, then I would say nothing. I only gained fantastic and supportive friends, excellent tutors who are not only teaching me because they have to, but they are doing it because they love it, and it's a happy place where I can be myself. My heroes. Maybe not everyone knows, but my second passion after martial arts is horse riding. My first heroes came to my life not long ago, just over a year ago, and it is my riding instructors, Fran and Holly, from my riding place at Winterton. Before I came to them, I attended a different place, but I didn't learn much. So my mum decided to bring me here, and I loved it. Another pair of my heroes are my parents, who support me every way. I am lucky to be able to call them my mum and dad, and I know I need to show them more often how much I appreciate them. My other heroes, who I admire, are no longer with us, but they need a huge impact on my future. My first person is my grandma. I didn't have a chance to meet her as she passed away when I was 3 months old, but she's still alive in our house. My mum always said she was the most loving person in the world and happy and proud where I was born. I know she is my private angel and looking after me, and she's so proud I get so far. My next person is Queen Elizabeth II. I admire her for being the head of the country for such a long time and a passion for dogs and horses. She was also had a cheeky nature and likes to laugh. Another person, or should I say people, were the Wright brothers. That's because they created an airplane. Thanks to them, I can easily fly to travel to see my relatives in Poland. I have my heroes on KRMA too. I'd like to say a couple words about Sensei Andy. You can't just not like him. He is funny, and even when Mr. Bunyan doesn't want to do a high five with him during grading, he turns that into a joke. Sensei Andy is a caring and supportive person. He takes part in charities for other people and helps us develop our skills. So now I can definitely say I want to be my high five sensei. Next person who's aspiring at my dojo is my friend Ava. I met her at the beginning of my adventure 5 years ago, and our friendship keeps getting stronger and stronger every day. I know I can always count on her and she has my back. Last but not least, Cara. Cara is older than me, more experienced in martial arts. She is incredibly good in it, and I want to be just like she is. Thank you, Cara, for being a good friend at the dojo and at school. It means a lot. In the end, I would like to thank everyone for coming and made that day even more special. Thank you. Have a good night.